been in the seed business for over 40 years, and we created our company, Quality Seed Genetics, to basically offer to our dealers and our customers what we think is unique advantages in the farming industry. We're on around 2,500 acres, and we do custom farming for other fellows with application and combines, so we do about another 2,000 acres of custom work. We were looking for a vehicle to put down more micronutrients, and this was the one that seemed to fit the bill. It was built heavy. I was impressed first with the construction of it, and then by visiting with the engineer, I was impressed with what their thought process went through to putting the thing together. I was worried that at the speed we wanted to go, and we were applying at about 10 to 12 miles an hour, that we'd throw a lot of dirt like we did with our anhydrous knife situation. We never had that issue with the rolling coulters of it, so we took off applying right off the bat. Then Mother Nature decided that she would give us a couple inches of rain every Friday. When we got done with it, we were probably applying, it was over waist high on the very last field I went to. The gulling really came into play when we got into the waist high corn, because when you got to the end, usually that's where you do the most damage with your application equipment swinging around on the headlands. Well, this lifted completely out of the way. We got the job done, and it looks like that field's going to be just as successful as the other ones. When we pulled 7 cobs off in a row of side-by-side plants, we found that we were adding about 5 kernels per row on an 18-row cob. So that gave us about 90 more kernels per cob at 34,000, that drop on the ground. That should equate to anywhere between 40 to 60 bushels. So I'm more than happy. I think the side dresser not only put the fertilizer down, but the roots probably chased the nitrogen down. So when we went into a real dry spell in August, the plant roots were already down to where the water was, and they never showed any sign of stress. The applicator itself was very simple to operate. We put this on the tractor and used our existing screen monitoring system we had for the planters that hooked right up to it, and just 2 hydraulics one to fold it up and one to raise it on the end. It was way too easy. We would fill it full of 28% and take off, and if I planted through the slough, even though there's water in it, we just splashed right on through it. I was impressed at how it floated along with the dual wheels in the back and how it related to the tractor, so you never knew it was back there. It's always a time issue, but to my experience, I had a greater window than I thought I was going to have because of the design of the applicator. So I'd highly recommend this applicator to anybody who's thinking about an applicator. I was impressed with the design of the applicator as we got into the system, that how close the service personnel and the people that were involved with it in the local plant. This was the Cadillac of design, and it really worked well. And like I said, we put 3,000 acres on it. There's not a weld or a break on it, and I wasn't easy on it. We did it 12 miles an hour through all kinds of conditions, looking for the weak points, and I didn't find any.